Yes, friends, progress is finally being made. There is a growing number of lawmakers from both parties that are now showing support for expanded tax credits and extra assistance. Lawmakers have already proposed plans that would direct funds towards helping low-income households across the United States. Some states have already begun sending out relief. My dearest friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
Thank you so much, Ranking Member. And Mr. Speaker, I stand in opposition to the rule and to the bills underlying it. Today, we have an extreme Republican proposal that would make college more expensive and paying for it harder for hard-working families across America. College costs have soared in recent years. They've put higher education out of reach for too many. They've straddled families and students with excessive student debt. We are the only country in the world facing a dire student loan debt crisis. The Biden administration saw this problem and they promised they would try to address it. But every solution that they've come up with that would make it easier for my communities, the people in rural America, Latinos, women, people who haven't gone to college before and choose to, they have made it more expensive and harder. The latest action by the Biden administration makes sense. It is the SAVE Student Loan Repayment Plan, and it's already fulfilling its promise. It has saved 5.5 million Americans thousands of dollars for people who are enrolled in that program, including from New Mexico, 7,500 in my own district. The SAVE program ties your payments, your student loan payments, to your income. This is vital for my gente, the people of New Mexico who often go into careers like education and public service that don't pay as well. This program helps people who are following their hearts into careers that aren't the highest paying, that when they pay their student debt, it will be tied to their income. But instead of addressing the debt crisis, my colleagues across the aisle want to gut the SAVE program and make college more expensive for the 5.5 million Americans using it now. That's outrageous. Let's get back.
And you, the gentlelady, an additional minute.
Thank you.
Gentlelady is recognized for an additional minute.
This is outrageous. The Senate rejected this same Republican proposal last month. Let's address the student debt crisis at its roots. Let's get back to lowering costs for working families and putting people over politics. Republicans seem to always want to make it more costly, more expensive for people to get along. I am so pleased that Democrats don't, and they stand for the working family. With that, I yield back.
According to Roll Call, some House Republicans defending vulnerable seats in the 2024 elections are working on an expansion of the child tax credit. Experts say these lawmakers view it as a priority in discussions about broader tax legislation this fall. The GOP interest in playing a more active role to boost the benefit for families with children this year is bubbling up from centrist groups in the party who view the child tax credit as an important policy tool that has across-the-aisle support. GOP Representative Mike Lawler said in an interview, "I think that's a good bipartisan area where we can work together. The objective should be to try to find savings for our families across the country, and especially as we continue to deal with inflation." So while Republicans temporarily doubled the child tax credit in a 2017 law, and it has had bipartisan support since its late 1990s inception, it's become a focus for Democrats during the Biden administration. Republicans oppose the full scale of a 2021 expansion that Democrats passed, as it paid the money in monthly installments and made it fully available for people with little to no taxable income. A handful of these Republicans proposed a bill to increase the maximum benefit to $4,500 per child for the youngest kids and $3,500 for children aged 6 and up. That is up from $2,000 for children under the age of 17 in the current law. The measure would also allow more access to the benefit for the lowest income families, though it maintains an earnings requirement. So far, 14 states have enacted a state child tax credit. State laws vary regarding refundability and how tax credits are calculated. The two primary approaches are establishing a fixed limit and a percentage of the federal child tax credit. The fixed limit for state child tax credits ranges from $7,500 to $1,200. The percentage for state child tax credits ranges from 5% to 33% of the federal child tax credit. Federal Reserve officials seem poised to conclude the year with a departure from interest rate hikes. A closely monitored measure of underlying inflation remains at 3.5% year over year, significantly surpassing the Fed's 2% target rate. Policymakers remain concerned about the potential resurgence of inflation in an economy with low unemployment. But despite this, official statements continue to suggest the likelihood of an extended period of stable rates or even a further increase. The hawkish tone in their language serves as a strategy to keep options open during a period of uncertainty. Determining when inflation has sufficiently declined to warrant rate cuts may hinge on a matter of months. This is with factors such as the dynamics of a presidential election year and efforts to restrain any uptick in the unemployment rate. The initial step in this deliberation will take place during the Fed's final meeting of the year on December 12th. As the presidential election approaches next November, the political implications of a rate cut will become more complex. Investors also anticipate a market boost from a rate cut, while consumers look forward to lower mortgage and credit rates. The December meeting may present a dot plot, suggesting the end of rate hikes and a forecast of cuts, prompting the Fed to embark on a gradual easing cycle. The aim of these cuts would not be an economic rescue, but an effort to align with falling inflation. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.